Hello, Dr. Yakamenko. This is Chris Johnson again. I wanted to say thank you for allowing me to resubmit the assignment, as I really did want to learn this stuff and couldn't really figure out what I was doing wrong. So your comments really did help, and I appreciate it. Um, Hopefully everything works out this time and get your full approval of what's going on here. For my confirmatory factor analysis, I did three factors: academic persistence, perceived confidence, and academic identity, with three observable variables in each one. When we started looking at the analysis, we found that the chi-squared of 31.668 was non-significant at 0.135, which I know you ultimately said in the presentation was something that we wanted. But in most social sciences, that this is not the case, and it usually is significant. Still uncertain why that is, but that's what this shows. And then we found that the standardized mean squared residual was below the 0.08 at 0.036, and the TLI was above the point. Um, 0.90, which we wanted, even above the 0.96, as well as the CFI was above the 0.99, above the point 80, or excuse me, 90, and the root mean square error for approximation was 0.056, which was also below the 0.08 number that we were looking for. You can ignore these, they're just notes for me. Here we find the factor and path coefficient. Here we can see it highlighted that they are all above the 0.40, like you had mentioned before. And we found that they are all significant as well. And here we find our factor loads, also all above 0.40. I was a little confused if it was these or up here, but both resemble both the same. And that gets us down to our plot model, as we can see. .74 between academic persistence and perceived competence, 0.64 between perceived competence and academic identity, and 0.71 between academic persistence and academic identity. When we move down to the structural equation model, here is the syntax that I used. And then after running this, and this took me a couple times to actually find something significant, I was starting to think I was doing something wrong, but after changing some of the variables and everything, I went back and finally found something that I do believe is correct. And we found that the chi-squared, let me highlight this, 69.686 was at a p-value of significance 0.01001, and that our comparative fit index was again above that 0.90 level at 0.948, and our Tucker-Lewis index was also above at 0.925. The only thing that wasn't found to be fit was the root mean square error by approximation, which was above the 0.08 at a 0.116. This is where I was having a hard time getting all of them to be a good fit. I wasn't sure if it has to be all of them or if one of them can be off, but our standardized root mean square residual was below the 0.08, just at 0.079. Essentially what we found was, when examining the past coefficients, academic identity was a significant predictor of academic persistence due to the value of 0.76 and being below 0.001, and perceived confidence at 0.65 below 0.001. In other words, high academic identity among undergraduate students, the more likely they are to report higher levels of academic persistence and perceived confidence. And then when examining those three latent variables against GPA, we found that GPA only had perceived confidence at 0.229 below a 0.05 at 0.27, emerging as an efficient predictor. In contrast, academic persistence at 0.099 at a 0.483, and academic identity at 0.229 with a p-value of 0.163 were not significant predictors of GPA. In other words, students who report high perceived confidence goals are likely to have higher GPAs than students with low academic persistence and weak academic identities. Here we go with our chart displaying some of this data. Highlighted, we have our pattern coefficients and our factor loads, in which we can see the academic persistence was significant, and perceived confidence and academic identity was also significant, and that the GPA and perceived confidence, also showed significance. And we can scroll down, and then I highlighted the values shown on the tables if needed. I know you mentioned that some of these tables were not needed. I'm still unclear which ones. Here we go. We highlighted the one in red that didn't fit the fit index. And at the bottom we will find the path diagram down here. And that's what I have for you. I hope I did everything okay. If I did mess up or anything, I would love to Zoom, figure out exactly what is going on. I think after doing the analyses a couple times, I think I have a pretty clear understanding, but any further advice or education would be much appreciated. Sorry if I am talking a little quietly. My little boy's sleeping right next to me, and I couldn't move my chair around him, so here I am. And I hope all is well in the Ukraine. I hear it's beautiful over there. Have a great day and evening, night, and I'll see you soon. Talk to you soon, hopefully. Thank you. Bye-bye.